Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to the Four Ways Restoration Project. Four Ways is a Microplus 501 Explorer 16-foot coastal or inland vessel. I acquired her with a friend around this time last year, and now it's time to start on a restoration project. I'm going to call it a lockdown project, although I expect that the work will take quite a lot longer. I've already stripped out the inside and given her a wash, but there's quite a lot more cleaning to do. The dirt that's left on there is all fairly ingrained, so it's going to involve quite a lot of polishing and scrubbing to get that off. Internally, everything's gone apart from anything that is actually part of the hull, and now it needs a complete refurb. She came with a 20 horsepower Yamaha outboard engine, which is currently in the shed awaiting some work, but I'm also considering the possibility of converting her to an electric outboard. Be quite nice pottering down the rivers completely silently. So here we are inside Four Ways. As you can see, she needs a lot of work. All the drive control is still in for the outboard motor, but otherwise everything else has been stripped out. So we need to create all new seats, deck, everything in the cabin, so that's sofas, replace all the sides, re-insulate, reclad, and just generally completely refurbish the boat.
So just looking at the back of the boat here, there's the control gear for the outboard motor. Coming around, we've got the co-pilot seat on this side of the boat, which, as you can see, needs a new seat cushion, new back, probably needs new legs. We need a whole new deck, and somewhere in amongst all that muck on the floor is a drill hole that needs refilling with fiberglass, and similarly inside the cabin, under that puddle, there's another hole that needs filling. When we look at the captain's position, you can see that the depth, the speedo still exists, but I've got no idea whether that's still connected and whether it's got the control gear for that, so we'll have to dig that out. Behind that little rubber ring is a throw line in case someone goes overboard. The rubber ring's all perished, so we probably need to look at replacing that. It obviously wasn't the original engine, the Yamaha, that came with this, so all these control lines for the outboard are a bit lashed in, so it'd be nice to have a look at that, see if we can make that a bit tidier, particularly if we can look at moving across to potentially a little electric outboard. I quite like the idea of puttering down the river silently. As you can see, the captain's chair is completely disintegrated, so we need to recreate that from the template from the co-pilot's chair on the other side. And then I'd also like to do a few things like probably install a depth sounder. We'll want a sound system in here, and the likelihood is this is probably going to end up living on the waterways in Oxfordshire on a river. We're about as far from the sea as we can get here, so I think it's unlikely we'll end up putting it into coastal waters. So there we go, there's a very brief overview of Four Ways and some of the works that need doing. I'm going to start off by doing the works of the trailer to make that more steady and secure, because at the moment when you get into the boat it's a bit wobbly, not much fun, and I'm a bit worried about some pressure points on the hull as well that might be causing some damage. So I want to get the boat off the trailer, reposition the bracing underneath, add a new block at the front that holds the bow in place, and just generally give the trailer a good refurbishment. So that's where we're going to start in our next video. Thanks for watching.